What's going on, guys? This is Real Deal Fantasy HQ with your boy LQ. I'm going to start off saying I do apologize for being MIA for the last 2 weeks, week 15 and week 16 for the fantasy football playoffs, the most important time to be pushing content and giving advice. I've been busy with scheduling and had to deal with my birthday, which was a turn up, and holiday season, Christmas shopping, putting the tree up, just all general holiday family time. So I do apologize for that. That'll never happen again. But I want to say that I got big news, big plans coming this 2019 season. I will be joining the Big Dogs Gotta Eat brand. You've probably seen Nick all over YouTube killing it, giving his fantasy football advice. So I'll be joining his brand, his team as basically a content creator. So you'll be seeing me popping up on that channel from here to there, and I still would be pushing content and advice on Real Deal Fantasy HQ. So with that being said, today's episode is basically my big money league as commissioner, all my league mates and mine, basically, our fantasy football 2018 recap, like how we did, trades, all the drama, controversy, trade gate, all the bullshit will be covered. So, hope you guys enjoy this episode. So let's get right into the episode. So, I want to start off depressed, but it'll be the last couple days I'll be hanging on to this, baby. Unfortunately, I've been knocked out of the first round, and as commissioner and champion, I will no longer be retaining my title. I keep touching this. Little sidebar. If you haven't drank soda in like forever, don't drink it, because this shit happens. I've been touching it for like the past fucking 3 days. But anyway, I will be losing my title, and I'll probably be handing it to my prediction of the winner will probably be Orlando. I know he's not, projected to blow Roman out of the water, but Roman being the underdog at 7-6 and then Orlando being at 12-1, I just got to go with the home team on this one. I got to say Orlando's going to bring home the gold. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to fucking crown him champion, but it is what it is. I will be coming back for my fucking title. Best believe that. But Roman could pull this off, though. I'm not gonna, completely doubt him. He could pull this off. He wasn't supposed to be there. Let's say it like that. 7-6 in the championship. He ain't supposed to be there. But I won't hate on him. I hope he brings it home, because I really don't want to give Orlando this title at all. I really don't. I'd rather give it to Roman, because you got to think about who's going to be the bigger shit talker all year. Definitely Orlando. So, since that's established, Orlando's probably going to win. I don't want him to win. But, especially Trump and Hillary in this situation. Both worse. Anyway, what I think I could have did better this year was probably, I'm talking as commissioner, is nip all the fuckery in the butt. League meetings matter. We got to establish that. I know as a commissioner I failed some of you guys and handling the trades, because a lot of the stuff I did off of impulse, anger. I have anger issues. It is what it is, whatever. But they weren't too crazy. A lot of the trades were fair. It just was not fair for people that had to play that person that week, or who had them in their division, etc. So next year, league meetings matter. Will be recorded. You will be signing a document, and you'll have to stick to it for the year. So nip that in the butt. Anyway. So, my team now is nothing like how I drafted. I traded everybody. I traded the entire bus, but Vikings defense, which is crazy to me. So, so my team is definitely different. I think if I didn't trade off of impulse and just give away everybody, I think I would have had a better situation into the playoffs. So, Odell Beckham ultimately screwed me over. And I know I said in plenty of videos before I will never draft him. I know I said around, plenty of my friends I will never draft him. But to be fair, I didn't draft him. I traded for him. And ultimately, he bit me in the ass, just like I knew he was going to fucking do. So I got knocked out the first round of the playoffs. Fuck you, Lee. And I traded Keenan Allen for him. And it's kind of funny how Keenan Allen didn't do anything in the playoffs. Sorry, Lee. But, yeah. Trades definitely were crazy this year, and we definitely got to nip that in the butt. I give myself overall this year as a B-, maybe a C+. I don't know. I basically blew it this year, but long as I am not wearing that seat, so the seat will be crowned this week, and the seat will be worn with pride, and you'll be proud to take a picture with it, and it will be mine and the rest of the league mates' profile picture for a year, and you got to wear the seat to the draft. So that'll be funny to see. I'm really excited about that, but yeah, definitely could have done better, man. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. I drafted okay. I'm not going to say I drafted terrible. I drafted okay, but I still made it to the playoffs with the team that I ended up trading for, basically. So, I will be returning the belt home next season, and that's no doubt. So I'm coming for my title, whoever fucking wins it.
So the fantasy football season has come to an end. And for me, I feel like I underachieved a bit this year. Thought I made some really good moves to put myself in a pretty good position to compete for the championship, and I got knocked out in the semifinals. I thought I really won a couple of big trades. Trading away Odell Beckham was one, getting Keenan Allen in return. Trading away for Leonard Fournette really helped me get into the playoffs. But unfortunately, I came up short. As far as rivalries go, I did kind of grow a little bit of a rivalry with Orlando, probably stemmed due to his hate of my Amari Cooper pick. But looks like I was justified at the end. But I think of the two guys who are going to compete for the championship, I'm actually going to pick Roman. Roman's got the most playmakers. Orlando's really got a lot of injuries going on right now. So I think Roman's got a really good chance at coming home with the chip. As far as the toilet seat goes, that's going to Ralph. Ralph's going to get that. He had a tough break all year, a lot of injuries, and it looks like he's going to probably lose the losing championship game, if you would. But next year, I think I'm going to rebound, probably put a little bit more into the running backs that I didn't put into this year. I don't regret going receiver. I feel like I scored enough points to compete, and my receivers helped me do that. So I'm going receiver heavy again next year, but I think I'm probably going to pick a running back in the first 3 rounds. Definitely going to go with a more traditional quarterback moving forward, so I don't have the injury risk that Cam Newton can hold. But at the same time, no regrets this year. I really thought I made the right moves, put myself in the best position to win. And next year, I'm just going to do it all over again, and maybe I'll win. We'll see.
So I'm doing like a recap this season. I started out drafting well, and I thought I was doing okay. And then I got the first draft pick, Gurley, and then for some reason I didn't really draft wide receivers really well. I think that's what really messed me up. I drafted Travis Kelce, and didn't really focus on receivers much or really running backs. And the running back that I did have, my second one was Ajayi, and he got injured in the beginning. So that really messed up my whole team and everything like that, as well as my QB Garoppolo. He got injured as well. I didn't really do much trading. I only did a couple, and that was to help other people out. But this was like people with waiver wires, and the one trade that I actually did that was for me was Sterling Shepard or whatever, and he wasn't that good. There's a lot of stuff that went on during the season. Some questionable ass trades, a lot of drama, a lot of kickback. It was funny to me. I didn't even really get involved with that, but it was really funny to even sit there and just witness all of it. People were just arguing. I was just trolling the whole time, just being a little dick. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. I'll do it again. Because I'll do it again just for the group chat. Not even for the league, just for the group chat. Because the group chat, y'all are some hilarious ass dudes. And I really like that. I think my rival in the league would probably be maybe Gabe or Roman. Actually, me and Roman were I think a second or third week. We each put up 170 something points, and he beat me by a slight margin. I was so pissed because it was damn, I really had this dude, and like I feel like a lot of the time, like it didn't go my way because just pure luck, injury, something happened. I had a great team. I could put up mad points some weeks, and then some weeks I just shit the bed. That's how it goes, man. Like you can't really do anything about that. That's how the league goes. And then Laquan, he was all right. Couple questionable calls, couple nonsense going on. I don't even know what to say about that. What the hell went on? uh, yeah, I know that he was trying his best. A lot of people didn't like what he was doing or the change. I guess people thought he changed rules, but some people weren't paying attention to the rules and we agreed upon certain stuff. And some people say it wasn't agreed upon, blah, blah, blah. All this other stuff going on. Blah, blah, blah. All this other stuff going on. I don't really know, but I don't really get involved. I just do me, you know what I'm saying? And I think, honestly, who probably will win will probably be probably Orlando, but Roman has a surprise team. He can put up a lot of points. Some weekend he just fucks up, kind of like me, but he actually did pretty good. So the championship round should be very interesting. Roman team actually produces or goes off. Someone goes off, then he's probably gonna win. And the seat, I don't even know who's in for the seat. I forgot who's competing for. Is it Ransford and Ralph or some shit like that, or Nate? I hope my boy Ralph, I hope you don't get the seat, bro, because I'm going to be clowning your ass. You better not get the damn seat, man. Oh, man. It was a good league. It was really funny. It was a good time. I'll do it again. Live draft. First time doing live draft, so that was pretty interesting. That's probably what messed up my draft a little bit because I wasn't able to really like see and look at stats and stuff like that. And I had a good time. I'll do it again. It was funny as hell. Great guys. We came together. We all did stuff together and like tried to chill and all that stuff. So it's a good, fun league. Probably the best league I was in so far because other leagues are just trash and full of people I don't know and annoying as fuck. So yeah, I'll take this league over anyone else. Well, before I end this off, just look at the Eagles though. We still in the league. We still in competition to get that seed. And Laquan, how about them Rams, nigga? Ha!
What's going on, guys? This be your boy Brady for president. Fantasy Football League. So let's get right straight to it. So the first question is, how did I do this season? I did horrible. I wasn't there. So I don't like unless you have like first round pick or first top 3 picks. It doesn't matter. You could not you could miss it. But when you're not there and you like 8th pick, 9th pick, you're gonna suck. Okay, that's just my opinion. You just make it. Don't miss it. So the second question is, how much did my team change? My team changed drastically. Like the only person that's still there that I drafted was Drew Brees. Everyone else got traded, got let go, got hurt. It's just horrible this year, So I traded Michael Thomas. Fournette, he was hurt the whole season. He came back week 9. So that pissed me the hell off because as soon as I traded him, he started performing. So that pissed me off. Chubbs, he was on my bench, but as soon as I traded him, he was a starter and boom, just putting out 20 points. So that killed me. The fuckery, there's been a lot of fuckeries. One player we all say he was conducting 2 teams, but we're not gonna say any names with that one. There's a lot of friend team ups. A lot of people was doing inside trading. A lot of just BS. Low shady shit. You know what I mean? But it is what it is with that. C'est la vie. Fuck it. Rivals. I wouldn't say I have any rivals because, like I said, when your team suck, you just try to do your best and try to keep try to make up top. But listen, I finished I think 10th or 11th, I don't know. But I ain't give a fuck about no rivals because, like I said, the fucking team was horrible. The commish, how was the commish? We just gotta set some better rules next year. Other than that, hey, we had a team meeting before the season started. I think he did his best job, to put this shit together. And yeah, man, I think like I said, next year we learned. I think we did it the year before, but I feel like this year was just better. But we just have a lot of shit we need to just cut out. Who's gonna win it? Listen, the underdog is wrong. But this week, I think he's projected to blow Orlando out. But because he had Zeke, Pat Mahomes, Julio Jones. Even though Julio, haven't really got any touchdown this season, he's still putting up points, over 100 yards per game. You know what I mean? So, but the Goliath to this thing is is Orlando. Boy got Russell Wilson, Melvin Gordon, McCaffrey, Mike Evans, Michael Thomas. Like the list goes on, man. So of course you want to root for the other underdog, but I say, like, man, listen, man, Orlando. I think he only lost once this year, and Rome, man, he just snuck right in there, and he got lucky the whole. I can't even say luck because hey, that's how fantasy works, man. And who's gonna take the toilet seat? It will be me, because like I said, I wasn't there for the draft. My team sucks. I had a lot of injuries. I let go a lot of players, and I don't have a tight end. The last tight end I used for my last waiver, the same game, dude got hurt. Injury reserve, right off straight up. But like I said, it's been a crazy season. I learned a lot. Just like I said, the biggest thing, you just gotta try to make it. You gotta make it, because if you don't, you're gonna end up like me, man. And just do your homework. I had no luck, man. My team did not do horrible, man. But yeah, like I said, Derrick Henry. Oh my God, Derrick Henry. Waste. Okay, waste. He pissed me off so bad when he had over that 200-yard game. Everybody telling me, I should go watch it. I'd never watch it to this day because he pissed me off. This whole season, he was getting 5 yards a game. All of a sudden, you want to... All right, whatever, man. But anyway, like I said, it's been a crazy season. Fun year. We learned a lot. But like I said, root for the underdog. But, man, Orlando, man, this boy team got stacked up. So, c'est la vie, my senzo pound, baby.
2018 fantasy football season. It was definitely a year to remember for some, and then definitely a year to forget for people like Dave, Ransford, fucking Ralph. But for others, for the people who actually made the playoffs, it was a good year. I was sad to knock off Lee, but I had to. I was the better team, obviously. Being that I went 12-1, I would have to say that I possibly had one of the greatest fantasy seasons ever. And I think it's going to be capped off with a victory in the championship game versus Roman. Sorry, Roman, but, I'm going to have to take that belt. I'm going to have to take that money, and I'm running with it. This league was definitely fun this year. It had a lot of drama. A lot of questionable trades. People want to give me the nickname Tradegate, but I think some other people might have to adopt that name from me. And some people think that I had some questionable trades, but if you go back and look at it, I think all my trades were fair. I was giving a lot of guys for one guy, Mike Evans. I got Mike Evans. I got Michael Thomas. I got those two to solidify my wide receiver position. I was already set at running back with Melvin Gordon and Christian McCaffrey. I was able to pick up Derrick Henry in a trade. Someone threw him in there, and it's looking like that's going to pay off big now that he caught fire during these playoffs. It's sad to see someone have to wear the toilet seat, man, but obviously it's not going to be me, and it probably will never be me. But I think when you don't show up to the live draft, you put yourself in a pretty good position to wear that seat. maybe next year, you'll show up, take a little bit more serious instead of picking a kicker in the 6th round. But all in all, it was a good season. It was a lot of fun, and I'm excited, and I'm ready to receive that belt and have Commissioner Jones hand it to me. I might even have him put it on me. We'll take a nice little video of the handing down of the belt. But it was a good season, and I already got a nice place picked out in my house for that belt. So, see you next year, guys.
What's going on, Real Deal Fantasy fans? This is your boy Rome, aka Bernard, and I want to give you a recap of my season. Right now I'm in the championship. I'm recording this Sunday morning before the 1 o'clock games. I'm currently behind in the championship till it's Miller time, but there's still a lot of hope. I still got Mahomes, still got a lot of key players who have carried me all year. So just to talk about the draft a little bit, my draft was not great at all. My first overall pick was DeAndre Hopkins. I think I had the 6th overall pick. Very happy with that pick, but after that, things went a little south because I took Gronk in the 2nd round, and then that was followed by Marshawn Lynch, and then I believe Royce Freeman. Really didn't give me anything. I mean, Marshawn Lynch got hurt, but early in the season, I made a lot of moves to acquire different pieces. I gave away Tyreek Hill, Lynch, and Gronk to get Antonio Brown, and eventually traded Antonio Brown and ended up with Zeke. So as of now, my team is totally different from draft day, and had I not made those moves, I wouldn't be where I am now. So my lineup's looking a lot like Mahomes, Zeke, Chris Carson, Julio, Hopkins. I ended up getting Gronk back for a steal for Greg Olsen. And right now my flex is Gus Edwards, who really stepped it up late in the season. And so, I'm really satisfied with how I'm playing this year, or how I played this year. And in the championship right now, it's very competitive. It could go either way. I'm really hoping I pull something off here. It's definitely going to come down to Sunday night games. My opponent has Russell Wilson. I have Patrick Mahomes and Chris Carson. They're going head-to-head. Should be interesting. As far as next year, I definitely want to draft a running back earlier. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins has been excellent this year, but because there's such a shortage of running backs, you just got to take one in the 1st round when you can. There's going to be a wider selection next year. I'm sure Kareem Hunt will be back. Le'Veon Bell will be back. So Saquon Barkley emerged. So there's definitely more running back options than there have been in the past couple years. So, wish me luck in this championship, and let's go, Bernard.
So I'm going to start the video by saying this. Our commissioner is a bitch. He's a straight bitch. He's a spineless jellyfish with no regard on how you should play fantasy football or the rules of fantasy football. He adopted this crazy ass shake it up concept from Gabe, thank you, that ended up fucking me all season. So thank you, Commissioner Jones, for being a jackass. I'm not playing with your bitch ass next year, and I'm done with y'all asses. I'm straight done. So as far as my team, injured all season. Le'Veon Bell playing games with me all season, playing with my emotions. I'm done with his ass too. Delvin Cook, injured all season. Carson Wentz playing like shit. Basically, I had a real crappy season is what it comes down to. As far as the dudes in the league, it was absurd. Played Zeke 3 times. What kind of commissioner allows Zeke to be traded 3 times? Don't worry, I'll wait. And then played Antonio Brown twice. Ridiculous. Played a team who got, major players 5 minutes before the game. Who allows these type of trades to go down? Our commissioner. So as far as the league, who wins, I could care less. As far as the toilet seat, it's not me. So again, I could care less. I want to make sure the focus of this video remains that our commissioner is a bitch. A spineless bitch. The end. Also, our commissioner's a bitch.
Got the sad music going because it came up short of the championship round. Competing for the 3rd place team. Had one of the best drafts, in the league. Consistent all year round, except, David Johnson maybe. James Conner, best pick of the draft. I stand by that. 3rd place, jeez. there you have it. Came up short of Rome's team. It is what it is. Was the only team to beat Orlando, who he's going against in the championship round. And there's our commissioner. Trash. He's losing his belt, which I'm happy about. And he allowed a lot of crazy trades, a lot of shenanigans went on this year. That should be cleared up by, next year. Hopefully next year I'll be in the championship, getting the belt. But, I'm happy with my team.